Obviously, we're thrilled to get this done. What a tournament, what a season. Just incredibly happy for our players, our entire program, our fans, our families, our administrators, our support staff. So many people to thank, and we're thrilled. Unbelievable match. Like I said earlier, congrats to TCU. They had a great year. So it was a lot of fun competing with them tonight, and feel very fortunate that we came out on top.
Coach, your second NCAA title at Wake. How does this team compare to 2018 in terms of personalities, the makeup? What makes this team different?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to compare them. I mean, they're both incredibly special teams with some, real characters and quality people, and I think the similarity between both the teams is that the teams had great chemistry, and there was just a lot of really, really good people that are very passionate about tennis, very motivated, very driven, and just fun to be around. I think we really enjoy being around each other a lot, which you end up doing as a team. You travel together, you eat together, you practice together, sometimes too much almost. And it just, if you don't have that kind of love for each other and enjoy being around each other, then it's hard to make this happen.
Coach Roditi was in here and he talked about he got outcoached in the first few minutes of doubles. What was the message to your team, a team that hasn't been here in this moment like TCU was last year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. Credit to him. So I think sometimes it just happens that way. I think it just, look, we did a great job with our preparation. I think there's a lot goes into it, and how you warm up, how you eat, kind of the stuff that's said before the match and the motivation. And, we came out ready to go, obviously, and getting out to 3-0 leads on 3 courts, amazing. And you could just feel the momentum, and I think that carried on through the whole match. And certainly was a big point, and we were happy to get that one.
Stefan or DK, could you elaborate on what the message was right before going out to doubles within the team?
Yeah, we had a small team meeting with our team captain, Franco Capalbo. Crazy good captain, but he gave us a pretty good speech kind of just to get us going, get us hyped for doubles, and we were just the motto was to leave it all out there, get on top of them as fast as we could. We know how pivotal the doubles point is, so we knew if we can get a good start on all 3 courts, which we did, we could kind of get their fans to be a little more quiet, and we can get on top of them for sure.
Last year when you had that first conversation with Coach Bresky, I imagine that winning this was one of the ultimate goals. How does it feel to get over the line, and what would you say to yourself back then when you first picked up the phone to Coach Bresky?
Yeah, it was definitely the message. Tony was like, if you come to Wake, this is what we think is achievable, and it's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to actually do it. So sitting here as a national champion for the first time after so many years in college, it's special, and I couldn't be happier to do it with these group of guys.
I'm just glad he picked up the phone.
How many times did you have to call?
He's not much of a texter, so it was a little delay, but he got back to me.
Was there a moment when, especially when you had your injuries, that you thought, this wouldn't ever happen? And so, what were those moments like for you?
Yeah, it's crazy to think that that earlier this year it was basically only a year ago that I had 2 surgeries. I was out for 7-8 months. Didn't even get to play tennis in a boot. And to be sitting here, it's a quick turnaround, honestly. And yeah, there was definitely doubts, definitely some questions if I could ever get back to my form. And now I'm sitting here in my best form ever. So yeah, just super blessed and just happy to be here.
That level tonight against JPJ, is that closest we've seen to your best level?
Yeah, I'd say it's up there. I think this year I've come through for Wake in the clutch moments. I've played some of my best tennis, played probably my best set ever at the indoors in the finals at 3-all in the third against JPJ. And today, from start to finish, I was locked in. My forehand was going exactly how I wanted it to be. I was serving great, returning well. He didn't serve his best on first serves, but second serves I was on top of him. And yeah, from start to finish, I would say this is probably my best match of the year. So to do it in a national championship couldn't be more special.
DK, for you, at what point in this match did you realize you could be the one to clinch?
I mean, looking at all the codes, obviously, it was a step finished really fast, and then I knew Pau got it, and then it was coming down to me and Charlie, and then I kept telling myself, okay, like, we get the break, and then when I got my serve, I just told myself not to rush, and then that's when I knew, okay, this is my strength. I'm gonna stay calm and composed and just do my thing, and then it worked out pretty well, and then, yeah, I'm happy to close it out.
At that point in the third set, how much are you thinking about getting over the finish line, thinking about clinching, thinking about winning the title, versus trying to keep yourself right there in the moment?
Yeah, it was pretty tough. Obviously, there's other matches going on as well, and then I had a few of my service games where I was down, and then I tried to like come back. I stayed calm under the pressure, which was really hard. Like my heart was like pounding, and then I just like kept telling myself it's gonna be okay. Just give your best. All of the guys are here supporting me. I'm just gonna do it for every single one of them, and not just for myself, because it's a college tennis is a team thing, and then just wanted to let it all out there.
Coach Bresky, final question. What does this do for Wake tennis moving forward? After you won the 2018 title, you made the final in 2019, and then a few years not back in the final. What do you think the next few years will hold for Wake?
No idea. That's a good question. Hopefully some more of this. You know, I think it's more for these guys, you know, and the guys on the team, and for us as coaches with them and everyone who's associated with the program. I think it's more just the memory that we know we're going to have for the rest of our lives, you know, and nobody can take that away from us. And I think it's like college tennis is so different than pro tennis in that, you know, you go play pro and like it's all about you, and you're going to have, you know, 2-3 people that maybe really, really care. You know, we're here. I mean, I can't tell you how many people care, right? And so this is just going to be, I think it's just, no matter, we have a lot of guys that are going to go play pro tennis that I think do incredibly well. But in my experience from the guys who I won it with in 18, it's just a memory that just never leaves you.
Congrats on a great season.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.